When the devil comes at you, maybe it's because you're trying to do something right.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about.
He said it. He said, this is going to put you in another dimension.
He definitely did.
Y'all, if there is a person who has made it in the Hollywood industry by solely relying on his talent, it is Denzel Washington. It seems like some powerful people are upset with Denzel Washington because of his strong beliefs and moral code. He doesn't compromise his values, even if it's hard. There's also news that Shannon Sharpe's TV show might be canceled soon. This makes people wonder if the show is being shut down because it tells the truth. It's like the place where people can speak freely is being closed down and no one can stop it. So why is Shannon Sharpe's show getting canceled? And what did Denzel have to say? And why did he warn him way before that elites will come for him? Sit back, relax, and let's dive deep into it. We all know that Denzel Washington is one of the few gems that shine brightly, both due to his firm Christian values and his groundbreaking success. Now, the whispers in the industry claim that some powerful people in Hollywood don't like that Denzel stands up for his faith. They want him to use his fame to help their agenda. But guess what? Denzel won't do it. He stays true to his beliefs. Fans believe that Denzel Washington could really help their cause because he is very successful all around the world. But Denzel has not given in to the pressure from powerful people to make them happy. He even said that their plans seem a bit evil, and he called it demonic.
There's a saying, when the devil ignores you, then you know you're doing something wrong. Wait a minute, I'm not done now. You know, the devil goes, oh no, leave him alone. Hey, he's my favorite. Don't you bother him.
Yeah.
He claimed that the Hollywood elites try to compel people to cross their own boundaries by allegedly bribing them with monetary gains and popularity, which is often at the price of one's individual spirituality.
When the devil comes at you, maybe it's because you're trying to do something right.
Now, this whole point was well proven by Katt Williams at the start of this year, too. Well, you might not know, but Shannon Sharpe had been trying to get Katt in his show for over a year. However, Katt's secretary revealed that Katt had been studying his platform during the time, and allegedly, Shannon's thirst for truth brought him to do that interview. On that show, you already know that Katt had revealed many secrets of the Hollywood industry. Not only that, he even hinted that big elite players like Diddy were going to go down this year. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side, period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light. And Katt was not done yet. He exposed Diddy's gay antics by revealing his own traumatic experience. Katt shook the internet when he blurted out that Diddy wanted to have an affair with him in return for $50 million. And get this.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Shannon was right on page with Katt. Well, another thing that rubbed elites the wrong way was that Shannon was spurring Katt to spill the tea on his podcast. The word has it that as soon as the show aired, rumors about his faulty clout-chasing journalism started going around. But Shannon finally spoke up about the misunderstanding, stating that he was just a conversationalist and not a journalist as people had made him out to be. Anyway, while debunking rumors about himself, he grabbed the chance to set the record straight on other accounts as well. He claimed that ever since he started speaking about all the things happening behind the scenes, he has faced a lot of criticism.
But what people are upset about is that for some reason people come to me and I don't look at them with judgy eyes. I have no predetermined notion or preconceived notions, and they open up to me.
Right.
That's what they're upset about.
Shannon Sharpe said he was really worried about a lot of things that Katt Williams talked about on his show. He was so scared that he thought something bad might happen to him. But even though he felt this way, Shannon kept going and wanted to show the truth about what happens in Hollywood, even if it was hard. Now, instead of people saying Shannon did something wrong by letting others share their stories, some are blaming him for encouraging them to speak out. They're trying to make it seem like it's his fault for what they said. But Shannon just wanted to help people tell their truths.
I didn't think it was gonna move me in the direction. I'm glad it did. I understand what comes along with that. But if you remember, He said it. He said, this is going to put you in another dimension.
Definitely did.
Now the thing is, just like Denzel Washington, Katt is also not liked by the Hollywood community because of his firm beliefs. Whispers around the industry claim that Shannon might have used Katt's tongue to boast about his own knowledge and connections. He readily backed Katt when he said, because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing, somebody come to tell me, I gather that, I value that, I'll pay for that. Come tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. You don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life, and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty, and they'll just go out and lie. The industry doesn't mess with Katt because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Anonymous sources revealed that it was Denzel who had tipped Shannon about the forces that were actively working to take him down, since Shannon had used Katt to unveil the industry plant in the comedic industry. For reference, he said Hart already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definition of these words. So yeah, that would have done it, but Shannon actually went a step further by unveiling the true colors of the industry. With that in mind, Shannon took time during his Nightcap podcast with Chad Ochocinco to address the chatter. Shannon took the criticism with a grain of salt, saying, sometimes the only success they get to taste is taking a bite out of you. Leave him alone. I'm doing what I'm doing, obviously. 27 million people thought enough like, oh, he's sitting down with Katt. Word of mouth. Maybe they saw a snippet or something. Maybe I need to sit down and watch this. It's 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds. When was the last time somebody sat down for a non-sporting event, 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds, and watched and listened? Sharpe also responded to people who wanted a seasoned journalist to interview the comedian. I told you when I first started this, I said I'm going to try to bring you some of the biggest celebs, entertainers, and athletes I can bring, and I'm going to allow them to have a conversation and maybe tell you something or share something with you that they've never said. That was it. I never said I was a journalist. I never professed to be a journalist. I'm an entertainer. Anyway, it's an open secret that Oprah has been rumored to be one of the elites for quite some time, and Shannon invited Monique to his show to tell her own experiences about Oprah swindling black actors for money. She said, when people ask me, Monique, do you hate Oprah? No, I love Oprah Winfrey. I just want her behind to come back black. Come back black. You know what I mean by that? In an attempt to call out Oprah for her shady antics when it came to black entertainers, she said, Don, you can run the list down. I'm not going to waver on my words. Black women will have these conversations privately about Oprah. They'll sit around and talk about her. I've been there. I've heard the stories. Everything I'm saying to you, I've said to Oprah Winfrey. Me and Oprah Winfrey had conversations face to face, and she had no words. She had no words for me because what Oprah Winfrey is not used to is anybody saying anything to her, especially a black woman. See, there are white women that have also had conversations with me about Oprah Winfrey. So I'm not saying these things to bash my sister because she's still my sister, but what I am saying is, Oprah, come on back home. We got the light on for you. Come on back home. Fans believe that Denzel is one of the few stars who would stand up to the evil. Denzel is a God-fearing man. He stays away from all that he's got, too much class and dignity. Total respect for that man. Not only is a good actor, but I heard he's a loving father and strong, God-loving husband. God bless him and his family. Now, did you guys watch how Elon Musk's transgender daughter is exposing him after 20 years? Feel free to click on the video to find out, subscribe, and comment down below.